Reversing Roe is a 2018 documentary directed by Ricky Stern and Ann Sundberg that analyzes the landmark case of Roe v. Wade. The film describes how the constitutional right to abortion was legalized by the Supreme Court in 1973. The plaintiff, Jane Roe, a woman who wanted an abortion but lived in Texas, where they were illegal, filed a lawsuit against the district attorney, Henry Wade, to have access to this choice. The Supreme Court came to a 7-2 majority decision that was under the U.S. Constitution that a pregnant woman does have the right to have an abortion. Since 1973, there have been many attempts to change and end this legislation, and political groups now play a huge role in the way that the courts are formed for future rulings. The two groups that are included in this documentary are pro-life and pro-choice. Within these two main groupings, there are many organizations featured that either support or oppose the right to abortion. Some notable groups asked to share their opinion in the film are the 700 Club, which are a Christian broadcasting channel whose teachings are pro-life, which led to a lot of violence against doctors who were performing abortions. Operation Rescue, a military-like operation to help babies from dying, in the words of Troy Newman, their president. On the other side, we have Planned Parenthood, a nonprofit organization that works to provide sexual and reproductive health care, including abortions in their clinics, either by pill or in clinic, as well as several accounts of women and lawmakers who are pro-choice, explaining their experiences with abortion and the right to choose.
This piece of media is directly related to the continued struggle and debate within the United States of America, where the Supreme Court ruled to overturn Roe v. Wade in June of 2022. A 5-4 majority decision, which now allowed state legislators to be strict and ban abortions from happening. This issue of a woman's right to choose what happens to her body is not only an exclusive issue for the US, but rather a global issue that women around the world have to endure. When introducing this documentary into the classroom, we recommend applying it to a grade 6 student. However, because of the depiction of explicit images in the documentary, we do not recommend showing this to younger grades and even including a trigger warning when presenting it to a grade 6 class. When bringing this media into the classroom, we can begin to have a conversation with students about politics, values, voting, and more. Students can learn about the voting process. Although it's going to be American-based, we can still tweak it around and apply it to Canadian policies. As well, we can have conversations about the consequences that one law can have on many different groups. Although this documentary focuses on Roe v. Wade, which is based in the US, we want to teach our students how Roe v. Wade impacts women and other social groups all over the world.